Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, we're going to be in the house. I got a few things to show you. I want to catch you up on what's going on with my terrarium that I got. And I'm going to show you some other things that are growing here in the house, especially that beauty back there. And take a look at my project that I got going downstairs. There's a lot to cover. I'll try to make it quick, so let's get into it right after this. All right, friends, so let's start out checking out my office. I recently showed you guys my new Kratky setup, and so let's take a look at that. It's been a few days. So here's how things are looking in my Kratky setup. It still hasn't been, I changed the watering because these just don't need any water. So initially I had that it was gonna do its first watering in 2 days, but I changed that to 4 days. So it'll do watering tomorrow. But even then I think I'm gonna stop it because look, these are still pretty full. So I'm not too worried about it. Now these ones here, the bigger plants, they're going through their water a little bit faster, but even still, they don't need any water right now either. But I just wanted to show you everything's looking good. Everything's happy. And then over here, I have a tomato plant that I had growing outside. I brought it in, we'll see how it goes. It is a veranda tomato. We'll see how that works out. Look at the wee darling. She's like, leave me alone. Okay, and then over here is my tatsoi that is not looking good. I think I'm gonna start that over. I'm not sure what's happening there. And then over here, I think we started these together. These are some of those new dwarf variety tomatoes that I started, and they both have germinated at this point, the ink spot and the curly Kaylee. So this is the curly Kaylee here. It's in there, it's got some leaves, it's gonna pop out any day now. And then the ink spot is already up. And then this is just, I think, some greens that I'll eat in the interim. Then moving up, I'm pretty sure we planted these together too. Here's some, these might be the green wave mustards, and some lettuce, some other kind of lettuce probably. And then these are that quick snack, what do you call it? Cucumber. Doesn't look too great right now. I think something's going on with this pump. I don't hear it all that often. I've been meaning to check it. I think the pump might be down on this, so I might have to buy a new pump. But we'll see. I'll look into it. Everything's alive though for now, so probably once everything dies, I'll get some fire under my tuchus and go ahead and figure out what's going on with this machine. All right, let's head downstairs. Okay, so here we are downstairs in the living room. I wanted to show you my red Chinese evergreen that I got. Looking really good here. It's doing just fine. I replanted it and straightened her out, and she looks good. And we got a new leaf coming in up here. That's very, very good news. And then my Enjoy Pothos is looking good. It's not really taken off just yet. I'm gonna give it a few months. It needs some time to adjust, but it looks good. And then if you'll recall, at that same time, I also had split up my snake plant. So there's the, that's the mama and that's the baby. And they're both doing great. So all's well with those plants. Okay. And then we move over here. So this was at my job and I rescued it, and 2 others just like it. These are the ones that I plant at my job every year. So I was talking to my boss, and she said something about, you know, maybe you can overwinter those. So I looked into it, and sure enough, you can. Now this is a mandevilla, I know that. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's been about 3 weeks now, and everything looks okay. I don't know how well it's gonna do in here. I do have a grow light on it. Those are grow lights up there, but that's nothing like true sunlight that has been getting over this summertime. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, it's lovely. And I'm hoping to get another pot just as big so I can put the other one of the other ones in the other corner here in the dining room. Or I'm sorry, living room. Moving on, we still got this broccoli down here doing its thing. I tell you, I love this plant. It's really great. Up here is that Crimson Sprinter. The fruits are getting, these are ready. These are definitely ready. And these are getting there. We got some new fruits coming in up at the top. I am gonna pull this plant, and I have an idea. I'm gonna switch this up because I really believe that the issue with this was poor air circulation. Poor air circulation. So what I intend to do is start another broccoli plant, 2 broccoli plants, same variety. That's the Happy Rich F1. Put those up here and then grow a tomato down here. I have a floor fan that would keep plenty of air circulation going around down here. And we'll see if we do better with the tomato on the bottom and broccoli on the top. But aren't these gorgeous? That is the Crimson Sprinter. I have been keeping small fans on it, probably about 6 hours a day. Since I've been doing that, it's been fruiting like crazy, but it doesn't matter because I'm pulling it. This thing is on my nerves. It's really getting on my nerves. I gotta get rid of this plant. There I was on Facebook Marketplace, and this woman contacted me. I bought plants from her in the past, and she contacted me and she's like, hey, how do you feel about Hoyas? And I said, actually, my mom has a Hoya that she absolutely loves. I said, but you know, I suck at Hoyas. And she's like, well, it's time you learn. She's like, I got a tray of them. They're yours, $15. I'm thinking she's gonna give me like 2. No. There's like 30. I've obviously been moving some of them out. The cool thing though is that she's put the names on them. So she does have a plant shop in a different city than where she lives. The city where she lives is close to where I live, but where she has her shop at is totally different. So anyways, she has the names on these. And so I guess I'm gonna be a Hoya lady, like my mama. But one place that I did put them is here. My terrarium. I've just started getting going on this. So give you a look inside. I got a hold of this thing here. A succulent, that's all it says. And then I put one of my Hoyas in here. So up there is the Crimson Queen. And I put one right here. I'll have to check. This one didn't have a variety on the sticker on the cup, so I'll just have to look at one of the other ones. And I put one right there. And then so I got 3 plants put in there so far. And then I did start getting the bottom set up. So I got about 1.5 inches of stones. I could have used leca too, but I used stones. And then I have a net, like a piece of screen on top of the stones. And then I put my soil. And so I think I want to get one more bag of potting soil to put in there, and then I'll move on. Upcoming goals for this is to get these sides all cleaned up. And the guy I bought it from said that he just put his light right on top of here. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I just want to get it all cleaned up though. It's all pretty dusty, and make it look pretty. I'm contemplating getting like, you know how they put those scenes from fish tanks and stuff? I'm contemplating doing something like that so that I don't have to look at the sides there. I think that's like that expandable foam he used to, you can see it there too. But that's what he used to attach these wooden pieces that he has. He used this for his lizard, and I'm using it for my plants. So, quite excited about this, and I was really excited to get started on it. I don't know what else I'm gonna put in it. Like I said, I wanna get a little bit more soil in here, I think, and then I'll start planting it up. At first, my thought was I could use this as a indoor herb garden, but then I wound up with all these plants, and I was like, well, you know, I have plenty of perennial herbs going outside. I will turn this into a plant terrarium. So wish me luck, but we've gotten started. All right, let's go downstairs and look at the biggin. All right, I apologize. The lighting is pretty poor down here, but here's my new grow tent. Super excited for that. And I am getting all of my units cleaned up to go in there. They've been soaking overnight with citric acid and baking soda. That's how I clean my hydroponic systems. So I'm gonna have 3 Aerogarden Bounties, 2 DWC systems, and my root farm in there. So let me go ahead and get these cleaned up. But because I've got to get all those units cleaned up because I need to get that area clean because my washer broke, and so I have to get a new washing machine, and I can't do that as long as I got all that crap on there and that sink full of stuff. So we gotta get it done, and I want to get that taken care of this weekend. All right, so this is it. This is the new grow tent. Now, the guy I bought it from gave me like some kind of, he used it for growing weed, and he gave me all the stuff to go with growing weed, but I'm not growing weed. So I might use whatever that piping thing is that goes across here. It's supposed to take care of the humidity. I might end up using that, but that'll be down the road. And then he also gave me a light, but that thing is insane. I don't think I'm gonna use his light at all. Well, actually there were 2 lights that came with it. He gave me 2 lights. I'm not gonna use those lights at all. I do though want to get some of those clip fans to put in here. And then I was thinking about getting another blink camera and hanging it up here so that I can check on my plants because I'm obsessive like that. And the reason that there's so much difference between the 2 shelves is that those units can go up that high. So I wanted to be able to max out my machines when I get them all set up, which is hopefully going to be very shortly here. Okay, let me get started. right, friends, let's take a look. So I got my root farm here. I'm missing a few components. I'm missing the other quadrant up here. I think I saw this upstairs for some reason, so I think I know where that is. And then here's my 3 Aerogarden bounties. I don't have them planted, obviously. I've just now made sure that they all work. They're all, you know, one of those, they're older models, but they all work, so yay. And then up here are my 2 DWC systems. I have to go and order some of the cups. I only had like 8 of them left. And so I'm gonna, matter of fact, let me put this in my pocket so I can take it upstairs and measure it. And then I'll have my 2 DWC systems, DWC deep water culture. I think, yeah, I'll put it on the screen. And then 3 hydroponics, and then my root farm right here. And I'll be ready to grow. So next thing I gotta do is, 1, see if I can find some more pods for the Aerogardens, which I believe are upstairs. And then I need to check over here on this side. I need to come down. The camera is making up for it. It's really dark down here. But I need to come down here and see if I can't find some more pieces, either some more of these net cups for the DWCs, or even that 4th quadrant there. It's a wreck down here. It's funny because, what was it? A week and a half ago, Tim comes downstairs and he's like, "You'll be so proud of me. I went downstairs and I organized the basement." Y'all, look at this. You did what now? This is what you call organizing? Ugh, man. Look at this stuff. Okay. Don't do me any favors anymore, hon. Thanks. Awful. Just awful. But you can see here what units I still have left. So I got that generic one that I grew the black-eyed Susan on. It was beautiful that year. That's the only thing I've ever grown in there. I should pull that out again, but not until I get all the rest of this together. Then I got 2 more Aerogarden bounties, and let's see, I got a harvest right there, another 2 Aerogardens right there, and that's it for my hydroponic kits. Yeah, the rest of this is just roaster, Instapot, deep fryer, blender, air fryer, canning supplies, Christmas stuff, you know, camping gear, I think, Christmas tree. Ooh, I can't wait to put that out. This is all Tim's stuff. I don't know what any of this is. And then more canning jars I got recently. And some more canning jars I got recently. Yeah, if you ever want to get some canning jars, I don't know if it's just my people or what, but I posted on Facebook. I was like, if anybody wants to get rid of any jars I could use for canning, hit me up. Oh my gosh. They were showing up on my porch just without even announcing anything. But again, that's another good problem to have. So I have this grow light that I can put in there. This is the grow light. I have another one that came with the grow tent, but again, that guy was growing weed. I don't even know what these things are. It says it's a ballast. And then this is the humidity thing, air filter thing he gave me to go with it. I don't even know how to work it. I would have to look into that. I do have a dehumidifier down here, so we'll see if that does the job. I mean, it doesn't smell moldy down here, so it works plenty. What else? That's it. I'm just gonna see if I can't find, oh, I forgot about those. Aerogarden makes decks so you can do, those are for growing microgreens. Although I don't like it. I would prefer to do it without that. It's too much work. Anywho, so I'm all set up, guys. Super excited. Look at that. Isn't she a beaut? And I did test out the root farm before I emptied it out of that stuff, so I know that that works too. Now, I need to buy a new stone for this one. That's one of the old ones I was using. These systems are a little old. I haven't used them in a while, but I like these bars better than those little round ones. These bars are better. And I thought I had some more. I may. Like I said, I need to come down here with a flashlight and look through these boxes. But aside from that, everything is all put together. This is what it's gonna look like. I haven't, again, figured out what I'm gonna grow yet, but when I do figure that out, and it will be soon, I'm gonna get my seeds out tonight and figure it out and get it planted up tomorrow, and that'll be the next video. What I got going in these machines. I have 2 pepper plants outside that I plan on going to get. How they survived these past 3 frosts and these cold nights, I don't know, but they have. And so they're coming in. So I'll be doing that too. But after I do that, I'm gonna go get my seed books and figure out what all I'm gonna grow in here. I'm thinking maters and peppers. Yeah, we'll see. All right, friends, thanks for joining me as I got my new grow tent set up. I'm really excited about it. I hope that you guys are excited to watch me grow in this tent. I'll be back another day with another video. Until then, happy growing.